Hey guys, this is John. I'm playing Alias in the 3-minute pool. And I remember playing this guy in 1 minute, actually, but never 3 or 5 minute. Mr. Alias. He's choosing a London system type setup. So I'm going to go double Fianchetto. And then in the middle game, let's see what should I do here. Might be too early to plan for the middle game, but I want to go D6, probably put my knight on C6. Or D7, and then eventually play for E5. That would be awesome. So let's just go here. A6 maybe? So since I remember playing this guy in the 1 minute pool, let's try to stay up on time, shall we? Not always successful in that endeavor. Let's go here. This is just in preparation for E5. He might plop his knight on c4, but we'll deal with that when it happens. I kind of want to go bishop b7, and then, or sorry, bishop c6 and put my queen on b7. But now he's indicated that he might want to do this move. Do I care about that? I probably should. I should care about that. Let's go e5. Let's go back to the original plan. Take this way. So now the d file is clear, and I can stick a rook here. If I do that, he'll play queen e2, though. And my pawn on a6 is a little loose. So let's go back to this plan, trying to harass this pawn. Make his queen think twice about moving away from its defense. And I do like the ability to put my queen on b7. I think that's nice. And I may avail myself of that move right now. I think his knight c4 is probably good. Maybe not. I really want to go b5. It's not possible yet, though. Can I just take this pawn? If I take it, he goes knight c4. Annoying. Alright, new idea. New idea might involve sticking the knight on f4. If I can go bishop h6 and really focus on that f4 square, I like my chances. It's just this a6 pawn is bothersome. Yeah, next I'll go bishop h6 if possible. Maybe b5. b5 is also a playable option. Yeah, like now b5. Well, let's go here first. Just to preempt, because I think he's going to go knight e3, is what he's trying to do. So maybe I should keep an eye on that. Yeah. Let's do this. Try to exchange. I don't think he'll take. I think he'll want to leave my bishop there so he can't get my knight in so easily. Okay. Just do that. Get out of the pin. I'm fine if he jumps in. It's fine by me. He should probably play his bishop in. Just that.
Check.
Let's go b5. He'll stick his bishop there now. Yep. Just bring this knight back. So there's wholesale trades going on with the minor pieces. I didn't want to go knight f4 because I was a little fearful that after a trade on c6, he was going to, what am I trying to say? He was going to have the advantage in that scenario. Like he'd be able to play g3, my knight would have to move, and then he'd be able to get his knight in. Okay, not going to panic about this. Let's just bring this guy in. Yeah, his knight's strong, but whatever. Just move this away. What are you going to do? Your position looks nice, but...
Time warning.
Okay. That's what he might do. Oh, I dropped my pawn on.
Check.
That was not good. Now g4 could be strong. Yeah, this is not good. I just dropped stuff. Trading in knight c7 is good. Yeah, he found it. Dropping pawns left and right. Dropping everything. Let's try to just like nail him on that square. I was trying to play that. Pawn up to h4. I think I'm pretty busted though. Just do this. Just break up these guys as best we can.
Check. 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 Check.
Okay, that was extremely lucky that I won on time in that position. I pretty much just started making moves at random and luckily flagged him. Oh, nice 3-minute game. Oh, that was kind of a joke. But let's go back and see. Decline this guy's challenge. I had some trouble with my d5 square later on in this one. I don't think my setup was bad, necessarily. Like, this all looks pretty normal. Queen c7. So here I played, what, rook fe8, I think? And he went bishop d3, signaling his intention to play e4. And I played e5, but I spent some time on that move, and I don't think it was the best move. Maybe I should have... Bishop e4 was another idea I had. Just to try to neutralize his light square bishop. Maybe I should have gone for that. Computer's probably going to say e5 is okay. But somehow, I wasn't that comfortable with the resulting position. Yeah, it's got this annoying edge for white. It may be meaningless right now, but... Bishop c6, and he just went there. Engine just says I should go back and protect the a6 pawn. Because this looks cool, like setting up this battery, and he does have to mind his e4 pawn more. But in reality, two of my major pieces are tied down to just defending a lowly pawn. A rook pawn at that. No offense, rook pawn, but I don't want my two major pieces being tied down to defend you. So, yeah, this wasn't so good. Queen c7. Okay, I should have just played rook ad8. That does the same thing in regards to defending this pawn, or just defending this square on d6. So here I missed a good opportunity for b5, huh? b5, let's say take, knight e3, c4, I'm guessing? Yeah, if I could get c4 in, that's a move I didn't manage to get in the game. And actually, he brought his bishop to d5 and then installed his pawn on c4. Yeah, that would have been a good pawn construction to achieve. Then his light square bishop is kept at bay, and his other bishop is not that great either. So pretty much his only good piece in this position is his knight. Okay, so b5 was a straightforward idea at this stage. I got kind of carried away with the f4 square. I thought about trading my bishop for his knight. I more so thought about it right here, and in retrospect it looks like a better decision than what I did in the game. Because probably the max I can achieve with my dark square bishop, if I don't trade it for his knight, is exactly what I did in the game. Just bishop f4 and like swap on h2. But it's not even clear that that's so bad for him. Like, yeah, g3 is a little bit weak for him after that, but I'm a long ways from being able to take advantage of that square. So I probably should have just admitted that I need to chop off this knight and surrender the bishop pair, but his bishop on h2 is not that significant. This bishop is not that strong yet, and I have a counterpart bishop that I can try to exchange. So that should keep my disadvantage to a minimum. Yeah, this was a foolish series of moves. Bishop h6, bishop f4. And then he really starts going with his play. Yeah, I mean, his setup, let me just flip this board so you can see it from his perspective. Looks really harmonious. Great play on the d5 square. a6 is still a little bit weak. My pieces seem, I don't know, just less coordinated somehow. Knight h5 to f4 is not that big of a deal because he can always kick me out with g3. So, yeah, he's sitting pretty here. Okay, and here I returned with my knight. That's interesting that I think for a second the engine was saying c4 again. Is not a bad idea. Yeah, it popped up on there once again. So getting this move in seems super crucial. Less so than it was before, because his bishop is on d5 as opposed to being stuck inside the diagonal here. But still, that's a nice move because it prevents him from playing c4. That's the value of that move. Also gains me a little space. Yeah, and I'm just kind of worse here. I tried to get some play, and this is where the time situation got really dire for both sides. Okay, he missed some wins, knight b6. I somehow started dropping a lot of pawns. I was like, here, go take my e5 pawn. Your lucky day.
Check.
Yeah, and I was busted in many different ways, but somehow escaped. It's kind of amazing I escaped, because this guy's fast, and I had, 10 seconds to his 22 at this point. Pretty sure I remember battling this dude in 1 minute, though, so I'm surprised he let me flag him. I mean, even here. I think my rook takes b2 move confused him.
Check.
And then my desperate checks in time pressure.
Check.
He did a tricky time pressure thing. I've done this before in videos, too. So, like, this is exactly what happened. Okay, so he checked me on g5. I went here.
Check.
He checked me here. I went here. Now, a lot of people will try to, like, pre-move king h8 or king f8 because they just assume that white's going to check them again, rook g5, right? So what did he do? He played rook h5, like overshooting the file. That's trying to catch me pre-moving king h8. So I'm not positive that's what he was thinking here, but a lot of people do that, and that's a common trick.
Check.
But fortunately I had that, and like
Check.
I somehow blocked with my knight and flagged him when I was when he was plus 103. So, all right. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. And please leave me any feedback in the comments. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Bye.